Poets are our witnesses. They document the historical and ongoing struggles of the Black American experience. Thus, it is without coincidence that a poetry organization is at the forefront of interrogating the enduring and centuries-old question, how have we continued to survive? Magnitude and Bond, the first of its kind field study on Black literary arts organizations and the system that impact them, seeks to answer exactly that. This project has grown out of a research process created in partnership with Ithaka S+R with support from the Wallace Foundation. The report, written by Deirdre Harkins and Liam Sweeney, studies members of Getting Word, Black Literature for Black Liberation, a collective convened in 2021 by Canem that includes Furious Flower Poetry Center, the Hurston Wright Foundation, Obsidian Literature and Arts in the African Diaspora, and The Watering Hole. In order to produce this research, we collaborated with the directors of the collective, Khadija Ali Holman, Lauren Elaine, Duriel E. Harris, Nichelle Hayes, and Candace Wiley, as well as two experts in the literary field, Herman Beavers and Sheila Patterson, who are both professors, poets, and Cave Canem fellows. The report highlights the resilience of Black literary organizations and the systemic disparities they contend with while continuing to profoundly influence the literary landscape. We're here at the Langston Hughes House, the historic home of famed Harlem Renaissance poet Langston Hughes. Located in the heart of Harlem, this home is where Hughes wrote Montage of a Dream Deferred and I Wonder as I Wander. As a leading figure of the Black literary arts movement, it's important we remember our forebears in every aspect of Magnitude and Bond. Support is incredibly important for these organizations to receive. Without it, it impacts our ability to pay permanent staff, to retain leadership. It creates an environment of chronic uncertainty. It limits our ability to conduct advanced planning for our organizations, and it restrains our abilities to invest in operational structures and systems.
As a researcher on this project, a study like Magnitude and Bond holds significant meaning to me. It represents a comprehensive effort to understand and support Black literary arts organizations. The project itself allowed me and my colleagues the opportunity to learn about a field that is vastly understudied and under-resourced, is so vital to the history of Black Americans. The most common funding sources are 17% of charitable giving comes from federal grants, and 17% of charitable giving comes from individual donors. It was very interesting to note, as one interviewee put it, that poetry is largely free, even though the materials to produce the art for poetry organizations is less expensive. The cost of running the organizations is still pretty challenging, and there's support needed for that.
It was important for us to do this study because it's never been done before. To our knowledge and to date, there has been no holistic assessment to discern and document the strategies and tactics employed by Black literary arts organizations. This research is going to help us advocate for our needs and bring attention to the importance of our existence. What we're experiencing today is the result of an age-old problem, the deep roots of structural inequities and the inability to remain committed to level setting the playing field. And our organizations are not just in need of support based on an ability to meet a set of objectives. We need and deserve support and attention to preserve our immense cultural value and to maintain our roles as essential spaces for the public good. That time we all heard it cool and clear, cutting across the hot grit of the day, the major voice, the adult voice, foregoing rolling river, foregoing tearful tale of bale and barge and other symptoms of an old despond, warning in music words devout and large that we are each other's harvest, we are each other's business, we are each other's magnitude and bond.